Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. At once. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Ready and waiting.
Mission saved.
Ready and waiting. At once. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. At once. Very well. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative. Yes.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Agreed. At once.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Of course. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Acknowledged. At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes.
Waiting. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Mission loaded.
At once. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting. 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 At once. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Waiting orders. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Yes. Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Agreed.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting. At once.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Reporting.
Unit lost.
At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Report agreed.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Waiting orders. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative. 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 Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. Agreed.
Yes. Affirmative.
Report. Very well. Very well. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes,
Reporting.
affirmative.
Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Engineering. Yes.
Ready and waiting.
Yes. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Battle control
Affirmative.
Report lead. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting for affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
At once. Waiting orders. At once. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and affirmative.
Engineering.
Battle control
Reporting affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost. Mission failed. Mission loaded.
At once.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Of course. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Battle control
Very well.
terminated.
Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Battle control terminated. Mission saved.
Very well.
Yes, affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative.
Reporting. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Engineering.
At once.
Engineering.
Reporting at once. Of course. Affirmative.
Yes.
Reporting
Affirmative.
once. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Engineering.
Battle control terminated.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Engineering.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed.
Yes. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Agreed. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once. Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Very well.
Engineering.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Battle control
Reporting
triggered.
affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Report affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes.
Reporting.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting. At once. Reporting. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Report affirmative.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. At once.
Mission saved.
Very well.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
Waiting
affirmative.
orders. Very well. Agreed.
Battle control triggered.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative.
At once.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes,
Reporting.
affirmative.
Agreed. Acknowledged.
Battle control
Yes, sir. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes. Affirmative.
Waiting order. At once. Affirmative.
Battle control triggered.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. At once. Agreed. At once. At once. Agreed.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
At once.
Yes.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Affirmative.
Engineering.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting affirmative. 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 Agreed. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering.
Acknowledged.
Yes.
Waiting orders. Agreed.
Yes.
Battle control
Ready and waiting.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir.
Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Acknowledged.
mission accomplished.